I told you I'd be back with this shirt because I did 2 movies last night. And the second movie I pulled out of the box was 54 Director's Cut, the unrated version. So technically this version came out in 2005. The original version came out in 1998 with a $13 million budget, making $17 million worldwide. And that's without ads. So did I see 54 before last night? No, I did not. So I'm going to let you know what I thought of 54 and why is it even called 54. Let's go. 54 has Salma, Hayek, Ryan, Phillippe, Michael Meyers, Breckin, Meyer, and Neve, Campbell. So what's the movie about? About Ryan Phillippe in New Jersey with friends like Mark Ruffalo, which as you know, he had a small role in this in 1998. Go to the Studio 54. So apparently it is a very hot club in the 70s with disco, drugs, sex. It's where you just go and have fun and do whatever you want for the night. Very rich people show up. Basically a VIP club in New York. And that's really what it is. That's the whole story, is what happens behind the scenes. It's about these dudes and girls questioning their sexuality. Are they bisexual? Are they homosexual? Are they heterosexual? Are they both? Do they love every kind of drug? Are they going to have sex with people that are married? Have sex with famous people? It's really what the movie's about. It's about sex and drugs. I mean, there are little subplots in there about Phillippe doesn't want to be with his family. Salma Hayek wants to be a singer. There's weird plot points and happy ending. IRS involved with Michael Myers hiding a lot of the money in the club. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. And with the director's cut, you could totally tell it's very different because I watched the special features after watching it, was they used the original footage in the theater, they found VHS tapes, and they found warehouse of actual film and spliced it together to make this film. So what I like about the movie, it was a fun setting if you don't know what 54 is, of the club and the atmosphere. The bad, almost everything else. Just because this movie so hard wanting to be like Saturday Night Fever with Boogie Nights. It wanted to mix those two together so hard, it just fell flat. The movie went nowhere, let's put it that way. You really don't care what these characters do. And Ryan Phillippe's character, he's a busboy and a bartender and he wants to be a model. I mean, the story just plateaus and it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't do anything for me. I mean, the acting was decent. I mean, it's hard to watch this movie because it literally goes from grain to high quality, grain, high quality, cut, grain, high quality. So it's a weird director's cut. I personally am not a fan of this movie as a whole just because I want dimensions of where I want levels to a movie. Where is this trying to go? Do we care about the characters? What's their end goal game? And you really don't have end goal games for a lot of these characters. Michael Myers' character, he just has a lot of money and has the club. Ryan Phillippe's character, he loves the club. He's a Studio 54 patron now and wants to be a model, but does drugs a lot. Breckin Meyer's character, fine where he's at. Salma Hayek's character wants to be a singer, but is fine being a coat checker. And just a lot of famous people. It just didn't work for me as a whole. The movie as a whole was bland. It wanted so hard to be Saturday Night Fever again and Boogie Nights, and both of those are very much superior films to 54. 54 will receive a 1 out of 5 blue futons, which equals to 20%. Yes, I admire what they're trying to do with this and show this nightclub in the 70s, but you gotta have dimension, you gotta have reasons for wanting these characters to succeed, and there are no reasons. You just feel petty for them. You just feel like you're like, I mean, you can do something better with your life. Come on now. I know you can. Come on. But anywho, what did the critics and user scores think of 54? Alright, critics gave it a 15%. User scores a 43%. And here's the critic consensus. Poor plot development and slow pacing keep 54 from capturing the energy of his legendary namesake. I have to 100% agree with that consensus. Poor plot, slow paced, it really didn't go anywhere as a whole. 54 was basically starts here. Let's get in the club. We're 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 in a club. Oh, a little magazine shoot. We're in a club. Oh, New Year's. IRS comes. We're still in the club. Oh, wait, Michael Myers gets arrested. Still in the club. Let's leave the club. See that plateau line? That was this movie. Anywho, do you agree with the critics 15%? My 20%. Or the user scores 43%. This is Chase Second with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this Blue Futon Utopia. You Blue Futonians. And you know what? Thanks for watching and have a great day. I've never really been into clubs, so I mean, maybe that was a thing. Is like I've never been like, let's go to the club and dance. Get on the dance floor and disco up. That ain't me, but let's disco up. Disco, disco, disco.